All right. Good afternoon. This is Amajor. I just want to say it's a great opportunity to come across with you guys today. Today I'm going to talk on something very interesting. I'm going to talk on the way forward for Nigeria. And I just want to say that first of all, I'm very proud to be a Nigerian. I know there's a lot that has gone wrong in our country. It's been bad, it's been terrible, it's been difficult. If you take a careful study of the country, you see that the minimum wage, even though it's improving, even though couples who will go to serve in October or November, like me, will get more pay. The truth is that the increase in money that's going to get into your account or go into your pocket, whether you're serving or you're a civil servant, will still not improve the standard of living, because the inflation rate is increasing terribly, and a lot of things are now beginning to become more expensive in the market. So it's like they are increasing your salary and then they're taking the money back from you through the inflation saga. And let's also not forget that the taxes are also increasing. So you are getting more money, but they are taking it out through the inflation thing and through the increase in tax. Just like they give you a bucket and they tell you can put more water, they increase the flow of water through the tap, and then they punch in some holes to get rid of the water. They punch in the first hole of inflation, they punch in the next hole of tax, and things are really getting terrible. So it's not really easy to live in a country like this where things are not that fresh. But what I'm going to talk about the way forward. The way forward for this country is not just relying on the government. The way forward is every individual realizing that he himself can make a difference in this country. When every individual is determined and ready to work, when every individual is determined and ready to have a dream, this country has a future. Mahatma Gandhi once said, you should be the change that you want to see in your country. I know it's going to be very tough and hard thinking of being a change when it's not easy to put food on the table, it's not easy to get a job. Well, it's not easy to get the qualification that you need to get a job. Well, in this part of the world, there's nothing like social security, and in this part of the world, there's nothing like community organizing, community funding, when the jobless man can at least get something on the monthly basis to afford food, monthly basis to afford shelter. I understand it's difficult for computer scientists to find the necessary electricity they need to write programs and develop applications and develop technologies that will help them bring about a real development that we need to bring for in this country. I know it's hard and I know it's difficult, but this must not stop us from believing in what we can be. We must also remind ourselves of the fact that every developed country in the world went through this process and went through this phase of troubles and crises and pain. The United States went through depression. France went through the Revolutionary War. The United States went through the Revolutionary War. America saw recession. Now these countries came out of these tough and difficult times because they believe that they can become a nation that is prosperous. They believe that they become a nation that is rid of corruption and crisis and penury and pain. They believe that all things are possible. They believe that regardless of how much crisis or penury or pain that they are going through, regardless of how much joblessness, regardless of how much pain, regardless of how much unemployment, they believed that the nation of the United States can still become the most feared, the most respected, and the most powerful nation on the face of the earth. Nigerians, everything starts with belief, with faith, and the confidence that says it's possible. The confidence that says regardless of how much pain that you're going through, all things are possible, all things can be accomplished. This is what gives me hope. This is what gives me hope that things will get better. This is what gives me hope that things will improve. I must also confess, when I was coming up, I love the United States of America. I come from a family that works for the American government. My dad worked with the U.S. Embassy, worked at the Department of Agriculture, he worked at the Department of State, and he got lots of recommendations. So all through my childhood, my infantry, I love the United States. I remember these days, the stand waiting for the American president, especially when President Bill Clinton, President Bush visited Nigeria. I had wear my military uniform. I'd wear the military uniform. I'd carry the American flag, and I'd stay in my living room. Like, well, right to visit the American president. I'd give myself the impression, because I love the United States of America. I love the United States of America. But when I got to Covenant University, I met a couple of people. That was the first time I saw real love for Nigeria. All through my life, I never thought there would be love for Nigeria. I never thought that measure of patriotism existed. But when I got to Covenant University, it was October 1, I saw the massive flow of patriotism flowing out. It was tough. I couldn't believe it. We had meetings with the president of Canaan Land, the Living Faith Church, Bishop Oyedepo. He inspired us to believe in Nigeria and what it can be. And even though I did not attend Covenant University because I had issues, I left that university with one message: that Nigeria can be the greatest nation on the face of the earth. And then I got to Redeemers University, and we had several encounters with the General Assumed President of the Redeemed Christian Church of God Worldwide, Pastor Enoch Adeboye. He's told us that if there is anything he's confident of, if there is anything that gives him confidence and gives him hope, if there is anything he can lay his life for, any prophecy he can lay his life for, it's the fact that God has told me that Nigeria will be the greatest nation on the face of the earth one day. And I believe this gives me confidence, and this gives me hope that regardless of where we're coming from, we can still be the greatest nation on earth. That no matter how much pain or crisis or corruption or tribalism we have in this country, we can be the greatest nation on earth. That out of many countries in Africa, that out of many we are one, that while we breed, we hope. That while we live with cynicism and doubt, we will respond with a one-timeless creed that sums up the spirit of the people. Yes, we can. Some African Nigerians have said the way forward is you. You need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in what you can be. You need to look above the crisis, above the obstructions and the obstacles. You need to look beyond the penury and the pain. The Bible says, what can you see? As far as your eyes can see. It's as far as your eyes can see. The Bible says that he told the man, you keep walking around. Anywhere you step in land, your foot upon, I will give you. It's not about being Christian, it's about believing. It's about believing that Nigeria will be the greatest nation on the earth one day. It's about saying Nigeria is going to be the greatest nation on the earth one day. What do I do to profit from that greatness? I need to be learned. I need to go to school. I need to be educated. I need to have an idea. I need to have a dream. I need to love my country. I need to be patriotic, because Nigeria will be great one day. The way forward, my fellow Nigerians, is you. You need to believe in yourself and what you can be. You need to amass the faith, the energy, the power to rise above the planning and the pain and try yourself. Even if the government will not fend for me, I will be great. Nigeria will be great. I will work for the greatness of Nigeria. You need to do this because yes, you can. Yes, I can. And yes, we can. You need to tell yourself, yes, we can. Even in the face of poverty, you need to tell yourself, yes, we can. Even in the face of hardship and penury and pain and poverty, you need to tell yourself, yes, we can. When it's tough, tell yourself, yes, we can. When it's difficult, tell yourself, yes, we can. In the face of unemployment, tell yourself, yes we can. In the face of corruption, in the face of tribalism, tell yourself, yes we can. And when you do this, when you prove to the rest of the world that indeed we can, we will prove to the rest of the world that indeed one nation in the corner of Africa can rise to be the greatest nation on the face of the earth. Thanks for listening. May God bless you, and may He continue to watch over the United Nigerian States. God bless you.